Hi, I'm Abigail Winter. This is Crash Course World History, and today we'll be talking about ancient civilizations. We all know of Mesopotamia, Indus River Valley, Egypt, and the Yellow River Valley, but one civilization many of us don't know of is the civilization of Spaghetto. Spaghetto, a very secluded civilization, was located southwest of Egypt in a vast desert with very little contact from other human civilizations. Although this civilization is very unheard of, Spaghetto was one of the first and most influential civilizations of the Paleolithic era. In the beginning of time, there was nothing. The Spaghetti Lord had created the earth with the people of Spaghetto. The Spaghetti Lord had seen the world in his own vision, but saw that it was empty of life. He created the humans, animals, and plants for the world to have. He had made the humans above all others to give them the chance to explore and create. The Spaghetti Lord had put the people in a barren desert made to toughen them for the trials ahead. The people were aware of the god, as he protected the people from natural disasters. Because of the Spaghetti God's kindness, the people in return made their city around a marble statue of the Spaghetti God, surrounded by the city's oasis. The people had flourished for years, until one day the children had desecrated the holy statue, which upset the Spaghetti God. The god unleashed his anger and power on the city of Spaghetto, leaving the city in ruins, with only an engraving of the legacy behind. And that's why no one likes Italian food. The Spagettans are monotheistic, meaning they only believe in one god, the Spaghetti Lord. They believe the Spaghetti Lord is their creator, savior, and protector. Spagettans also believe that living a life in the light of the Spaghetti Lord is the only way to receive eternal salvation. It is also believed that those who disrespect the Spaghetti Lord or disrupt the peace within Spaghetto will live everlasting life in Solel, a place filled with endless torment, agony, and sorrow. All of their beliefs stem from the creation myth, which is located in the Loaf of Life. The loaf is the account of God's action in the world and his purpose with all creation. Spagettans paid tribute to their Lord through architecture, worship, and ritual dances. Politically, the Spagettans were never led by one individual ruler, but rather directed by a group of people known as their council. The Spaghetti God is recognized as the supreme power of the whole civilization. However, the god's laws were interpreted by their pope, and the pope is voted on by the people of Spaghetto, like the U.S. presidential election. Whoever's vote was the highest would be elevated to the position of the pope. Below the pope is his council, consisting of many bishops. The pope refers to bishops when making political decisions, much like a presidential cabinet. Now for their social hierarchy. Both sexes were equally valued because they both had important roles in society. However, women were more respected than men because they were the source of life for their civilization. The classes consisted of members of the church, the artists, the hunters, and the carpenters. The Spagettans' jobs were split between the sexes. Women mostly kept the homes, took care of their children, cooked and tended to the spaghetti farms, while the stronger men hunted for meatballs. However, not all men were hunters. Weaker men built clay homes and made hunting tools, and in return, hunters would give them a portion of their meatballs. Alongside hunters and carpenters were artists. Artists created sculptures reflecting their religious beliefs and were considered the wealthiest of all the working people, for they had the most important jobs. The Spagettans had created the most essential of all tools that we use today. They would use clay and mold it together to create weapons for the hunters like spears and knives. The tools that they used for crafting were things like the hammer, chisel, pestle, mortar, rake, and shovel. These tools were required for the jobs that the men and women performed. When it comes to their arts, the Spagettans valued it almost as much as they valued their spaghetti. Their artists made sculptures of many different things. They first crafted the Venus of Spaghetto, which was a statue of their beloved god, and they prayed to the statue. The Venus of Spaghetto was the first building block to every tool and building they ever created. They would pray to the statue, and the spaghetti god would give them a vision to what they should build and how it can help them. The carpenters built clay cubed homes that were designed to insulate the inside and keep warm temperatures during the night and cool temperatures during the day. Their tools were molded together by the craftsmen artists, as mentioned before. That's how they made their pots, jewelry, and pretty much everything, with clay. They used their tools, like the chisel, to map out their civilization and account for population and societal contributions. They were prompted to make a written system because without any form of records, the council would not be able to manage all the different activities that were occurring. The Spaghettans did not believe in creating things that were of no sentimental value to them, so they used what they needed. Spaghettans started out in a small population of 100, where there were 50 men and 50 women. They had homes of about 500 square feet and basically had infinite land because they were in a desert. There were no rural and urban distinctions because they were all the same. One of the biggest limitations were that women were too busy farming, so they couldn't have too many kids. Plus, it was extremely hot. That's all for now, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for videos more like this. Make sure you comment down below if you'd like to see a video about the civilization of Tacolandia. I'm your host, Abigail Winter, and I approve this message. The people of Spaghetto. No. The spaghetti god had seen the world in his own... Dang it! The thingy went out. Spaghetto, a very secluded civilization, was located south. In the beginning of time, there is nothing. The spaghetti god had... I can't do this. It's too long.
Why can't you do it?
I can do it. Your mom. South your mom. Okay.
Okay.
This... No. 100, where there were 50 men and 50 women. No, this doesn't make sense.